Awesome, my baby. Come show everyone your shirt that we made. Okay, look, see? So we like to make shirts. This is the one like the one I made last night. Yeah, turn around. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Oh, see? Look at that. Ah, look at that. Okay, keep turning. Yeah, good job. Thank you so much. We like to make shirts. Right? We like to make tie-dye shirts.
Yeah.
You got a bunch. You're gonna keep watching, right? Here we go. Let's learn something. Alright, everybody. Hello. So next quick video before I try and head out and try and go make some money. I'm a delivery driver with DoorDash, so I'm gonna hopefully have a good day. Knock on wood. But before we do that, let's try and get some learning in, okay? In the last video, I went and I spoke about. Give me 1 second. You have the right to equality before law. You have the right to privacy. That's what it was. You have the right to right of freedom of movement, and then you also have the right to seek remedy should anyone damage your basic human rights. So this video is basically going to show you who it is that enforces those. So here we go. I'm going to show you some pictures. Okay, so get ready. Pause the video if you need to read. I'm just gonna do a brief little talk through while we go through the next videos. Again, will be slightly more detailed, but we're just gonna do a quick little run through. Okay, so bear with me. Thank you. Alright, don't ever say that you had to read anything, because Google is your friend. Google will dictate for you if you need. However, in the last video I talked to you about our basic human rights and who there is to basically govern those rights. Thankfully, here in the United States, we have the U.S. Constitution, and that's what I need everybody to understand is if you reside in the United States, it doesn't matter if you live here, if you're visiting, right? Like as long as you are stepping foot on the United States soil, the United States Constitution will protect you. That is one of my main arguments with the next few videos is you have the right to privacy, amongst other things. Now, these are the law of the land. This has been set in stone pretty much since 1791. That's when the first 10 Bill of Rights were ratified. Now, way back in the day, they knew that people would be held to certain accountabilities, and that if someone was set before a judge, if someone had money to give to said judge, then there was there was always the chance that the judge would be bought and paid. That's why we have certain rules stating what you can and can't do. These were made to protect everybody, right? Everybody's rights. So that's why it's very important to know them. Specifically, amendments 1, 3, 4, 5, and 9 talk about privacy and you're protected. Now, before you say anything, I know you're going to try and say something. Hold on. It's going to sound like,
Oh, but wait. I know the amendments only protect you against government invasion, and it doesn't count against corporation or private parties like people.
in all actuality, as long as I can prove intent, whether it was actual intent, like you tried to do it on purpose, or whether it was through negligence, either way, I can prove that you did something to me and now there's reparations needed. In my instance, I know the legal ramifications of having a lawsuit. I know how serious lawsuits are, and I know that no one likes to go through lawsuits on either side. I know from experience how insanely draining, both mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, a lawsuit can be. That's why I went out of my way. Alright. That's why I went out of my way to try and resolve things literally within the first few minutes, within the first few hours, because I tried to reach out. I asked for the cashier, I asked at their level to help, I asked the manager at their level to help, in-store manager, right? Like, I called and I spoke with a lady at a third level who was basically like the liaison between departments. I explained the issue to her because I wasn't sure what department I needed to speak to, right? So she didn't take care of it at her level. She sent me to someone else in the legal department who was higher than her, right? And then while he was still in the building, he chose to basically just ignore the issue. So it didn't get taken care of that day, which I find disrespectful, right? I'll explain that here in just a second. But the main issue is I try to take care of it same day. No legal ramifications, just let's get rid of the paper. And I let the guy know exactly how to fix it. All you need is just a signature, right? That's all you need, right? He agreed. However, I spoke to this guy 3 days later after the fact, over 72 hours after the incident, which is unacceptable in any way, shape, or form. That's why my other videos are going to be explaining my reasoning. But again, if you reside here in the United States, if you do business here in the United States, if you live in the United States, if you're just visiting the United States for whatever reason, however you got here, as long as you're in the United States Constitution protects you. You are bound by law, just like anyone next to you, just like the person next to you, just like the corporation that you walk into and do business with. They are bound by law. The same laws that apply to you apply to me, apply to them, apply to the person across the street. Like I said, it applies to everyone as long as you are here in the United States. Next few videos, sorry, this is gonna go a little long if I don't stop it now. The next video is going to be a little more in-depth as to the issue at hand. Thank you for watching so far. If you have made it, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Please like the video. Please follow if you haven't. Please share the video with someone else. Just anyone that A, would like a good story, or B, someone who knows about the legalities, right? Laws, statutes, right? Rules and regulations, policies, right? All that jazz, right? Like someone who likes tort law. Send them my way. I appreciate you. I hope you all have a good time. I will I'm gonna work on the next video real quick. I'm trying to get on the schedule for work, but it's either slow right now or I don't know. I'm not able to get on right now, so I'm trying to fill my time. So we'll see. Talk to you in a bit.